Hello and welcome to another episode of Regional Powerhouses over at the voiceofasean.com. My name is Izzat and I again will be your host today. Now I'm sure you've heard all about the International Business Review ASEAN Awards 2022, which happened last December, by the way. Now one of our award winners was Her Excellency Siti Rozaimeriyanty, all the way from Brunei. Now, Her Excellency is the founder, director, and principal architect of Brunei's Ikubumi Architect. Now, the architecture firm is known for its reputation in delivering incredible designs, consultation, coordination, and management services for various construction projects since its inception in 2010. Now, her accomplishments in her professional career is nothing short of astounding. Now, she's the first female president of the Institution of Surveyor, Engineer, and Architect from 2018 to 2019. Now, His Majesty of Sultan of Brunei also appointed her to be a member of the Brunei Darussalam Legislative Council from 2017 to 2021. And most recently, in November 2022, Her Excellency was appointed as the 6th Secretary General of the ASEAN Inter-Parliamentary Assembly. Now, joining me live today to talk about Her Excellency's leadership, which, by the way, is the reason why she won the award in the first place. Now, please help me welcome Ikubumi's Architects Project Manager, Nurshazana Shamimi Zamain. Hi, how are you doing today? Welcome to our show.
Hello, hi. Thank you for inviting me for this.
We're honored to have you here. How are you doing? You doing okay?
Good.
Glad to hear that. Now, firstly, please pass our congratulations again to Her Excellency Architect Yanti Rahman for winning the International Business Review ASEAN Awards for leadership legacy in the architecture and design sector. Now, could you share with us what kind of leadership style that Her Excellency possess, and how have you and the company benefited from her leadership skills?
Okay. Thank you for that. So I think on behalf of Her Excellency Architect Yanti, I would all like to thank again International Business Review Award ASEAN for this award. To talk about her leadership style, first I would say that she has a democratic leadership style because she always wanted to have everybody involved in all matters. So she's always encouraging and always would like for a consensus in every decision that she makes. Partly is also a coach style leadership style because she's very hands-on and she makes sure that the knowledge transfer is there. Most importantly, I think she never give up in giving lessons to whoever that she's mentoring. She ensures that she brings the best out of you. Yeah. So I think having this leadership skill traits have significantly benefited the company where towards individually, whether it's individually or as a whole, because like of course eventually everyone would be to take this as an example because being in an architectural firm as a consultancy firm, leading projects is always on the lookout. So in most cases, we are and expected to be leading as a lead consultant. So hence, instilling these leadership skills is very much important in this career life.
It's amazing, honestly, to especially to work for someone that's, as you said, so open into having her team contribute.
Yeah.
Now, I also want to ask, your company, Ikubumi Architect, nominated Her Excellency Architect Yanti because she exhibited the traits of a remarkable leader that led the company to be at the top of the architecture game. So, how has Her Excellency Architect Yanti been able to maintain the momentum and the company's growth, while still holding true to the company's goal of celebrating the uniqueness of each project?
I think speaking of momentum, Architect Yanti has always been supportive of any growth in the company or anything related to looking into bigger opportunities for the company. So she would always give us a positive energy as well as always giving a high spirit in terms to the team, in terms of giving encouragement. So to always have to think outside the box. I think I would say that her main motto is always to be different from the rest. So how can the company be on top of the game while still say for example the project brief or the client's requirement and all those, but not to deviate far from it, but still be excellent into it. So I would say that being proactive would be her most normally and most valuable advice to us in the company.
I see. Could you give like a slight example on how proactive that architect Yanti can be?
Yeah, so for example, in terms of, because in most cases of how our company works is more on problem solving. So in this case, whenever there's an issues, she would let whoever's in charge would be the one who tries to look out for the solutions first instead of really, lying to lay to the table and say this. But being proactive means you will have to find all sorts of um, solutions in every aspect first. Yeah, that's how she would really try to maintain how she would get the company motto is. Yeah.
You said that her energy really, reverberates between with all the staff, so you can carry the momentum. Was that what you were saying earlier?
Yes, correct. Because she always would want to everybody, the staff would be together. I think teamwork is always the key in anything that we wanted to do. Yeah, so she would always give the energy, a full positivity that, and as well as confidence to the team.
Teamwork, as they say, teamwork makes the dream work, I suppose. And I'm sure that's the case in Ikubumi as well. Now, can I ask, what were some of the biggest challenges in the company's journey, especially when it comes to designing such arduous projects like the Naval Medical Services Center and the Moments and Mementos Museum in the Brunei Prime Minister's office?
Okay. Well, in this construction industry, we definitely way out of challenges and issues. That's always part of being this industry. So that's why we have this consultancy firm. I would like to split this into two in a way that of course the first one is always the fun bit and the challenge is always during trying to get to compete in a tender. So during would work together, put our brains and minds together, catching deadlines. That's always part of the challenge, trying to come up with designs and with competitions. So, I mean, whether we got awarded or not, in the end, it's the journey towards that hard work is what's important. So the other side of it, of course, the challenges is always during the project phase itself. Like yeah, in terms of say for the projects that you mentioned now, I remember for the Moments and Mementos project is actually a project where we have to convert an existing building, existing residence actually into an actual museum. So this, yeah, I remember when we started the project, it was actually going into site with a poor condition. That's part of the challenge enjoyed it. That's really the enjoyment where it comes from. So I believe, but at the end of the day, the project came well. It's completed, and at the end of the day, also the challenges makes it all worth it. I think it's also the gaining of the experiences is something that we never thought that.
So, are there any key people that have helped or have helped a Ikubumi and especially Architect Yanti overcome these challenges and would like to thank?
I think most projects in this whatever projects that we did for Bumi Architect is always the teamwork. So we would like to thank all consultants, being contractors, as well as the clients, because any skills that we have, we always try to work together to really get to go into the solution. So without them, I mean, you wouldn't be able to do it on your own. So we like
Yeah.
to thank the team. Yeah.
So, could you tell us more on how Her Excellency Architect Yanti's philanthropic endeavor? Because I understand she does some charity stuff on the side that contributed, to her winning the International Business Review as well.
Okay, I think I believe with Architect Yanti, with her giving talks to institutionals and even national, reaching out to the society, leads her to being able to be recognized nationwide. So especially with the younger generation, and especially when able to have she was appointed as the member of parliament for Brunei. That's when she uh, really the recognition comes from there. So this these have led some inspirational coming from or give inspiration to many others to also think globally, and then like the achievements that she has made towards international level. So I believe that's where it added as well value to her winning this award.
Perfect sense that. Now the next question is a little bit about you, I suppose. As the project manager of Ikebumi Architect, because you said earlier before the show you were there the gala dinner. So how did you feel watching her architect Yanti win the award?
I mean, for me personally, as being mentored directly under her wing, I felt that sentimental emotion when she was like up there, because I've gone through. I was there with her highs and lows through these. So it's really I felt very proud to see where she is now. Yeah, and I believe also it also inspired me to reach new heights, because then she just showed us that it is not impossible to really achieve your goals.
It's great to hear. Could you share with us, since what year you've been with her architect Yanti?
I think I started in 2015. Yeah.
And all the way to now lah?
Yes, until now.
Now, could you share with us some of the aspirations that Ikebumi and Her Excellency Architect Yanti has for the company in terms of what the vision is for the future?
Well, for her, it's always been in goals to spread Ekobumi Architects' wings to bigger opportunities, as well as to bring us towards international level, not just in Brunei but also outside Brunei. So I believe for her as well to grow beyond uh, her current passion, say for example, more than architectural, it's always in her mind. So that's basically she likes to take risks. So that's where taking risks is always will take you to places. So that's her goal for the company.
Are there any projects in the future that you could give a hint that you guys are working on right now, especially for Her Excellency Yanti?
Oh, we are now basically working on some projects with the oil and gas company. So it's more on kind of waste hazardous project. Yeah.
Ah, I see. Well, thank you again so much, Ms. Shamimi. It's a pleasure having you on our show today. And of course, we hope you have a great day ahead. And for our audience members today, follow us on our social media pages, LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, the usual works. Just look up the IBR Asia Group on those sites and you're set for more content. Now, you could also bookmark our website. Go to voiceofasian.com to keep up to date with our upcoming shows. Thank you again for your time, and for those who joined midway through the show, don't worry, you can catch a replay of the shows with Miss Shamimi on our portals. See you soon.